How We See It podcast has returned.
That's my shit, though. I love that song. Hey, fuck, last episode for the year.
Yeah, last episode of the year, man.
Motherfuckers don't appreciate this shit. Nah, just kidding. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the How We See It podcast, a podcast where we talk about everyday life, current events, and some hip hop. I'm here with my boy Motive. What up, Motive?
Yo, it's Motive here. What up, Alegre?
What's up, man, dude? End of the year. This is it. Like, we're about 48 hours away from 2018 being over. When people hear this shit, it's going to be less than 48. It's going to be like 36 hours away from the end of the year. Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's scary, bro. Yeah. Hey, but before we get into that, how was your Christmas? I mean, I know how it was, but why don't you tell the people how it was?
Christmas, so for people that don't know, Christmas I spent it at Alegre's house.
Yeah.
Because we are family.
Yeah. It was packed, bro. My house was packed from like 8 to 11 around there.
It was good though because it was pretty chilly outside.
Dude, yeah, so it made the house feel warmer. Yeah, no, I hear that. But you left me, okay, real quick story. I went like around what was it, like 10, 11? 10:30.
Nah, it was...
Was it? It was 11:30, huh?
Yeah, it was about to be midnight. It was like 5 minutes until midnight.
Nah, okay, it was like 11:30. And we ran out of beers. I noticed that we ran out of beers. We had like a good 48 pack going, and then that shit, like everyone was over, so it went like that. And then me and my other cousin Nelson, shout out Nelson, we went for some beers. I think we came back with a 224 pack, so that's 48 plus another 12 pack. So we had we had a 48 pack of Modelo and a 12 pack of 805. So that's a 60 pack, and we killed that shit by the end of the night. But anyway, when I went to go get that beer, I came back and I was gonna like start drinking with Motive, and next thing I know, I couldn't find it. I was looking all over my house, and my house isn't that big. So after like 3 minutes of looking, I was like, "Where the fuck is Julio?" Like I just knew. I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker left. Like he left. Like fuck, he really did this shit." But I was hoping you were like in the bathroom or something. I don't know, or maybe you went for some beer yourself. So I was like, I asked my mom, I was like, "Hey, where's Julio?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, he had to leave because of the babies." I was like, "Oh motherfucker!" And I was down for. I remember I told my sister like, "Hey, you down?" Because she wasn't drinking. I was like, "Hey, you down to go pick up Julio?" Like, fuck this. And she's like, "Oh, I'm down, but I think he's like a little tired, from being with the kids all day or whatever." So yeah, I think she texted you, didn't she? Like, "Hey, where'd you go?" or whatever.
I don't think so. I think
someone texted. I remember someone.
I think it was you.
Oh yeah, but then you were like, "Hey, yeah, I'm tired, man. Like, I can't hang no more, or whatever. I'm just gonna." No, you didn't say that, but you did say you were tired.
No, I didn't. I told you the girls are tired.
Oh, okay, yeah, but I was really gonna come for you, but I didn't want to drive because I was just already buzzing it.
Yeah.
And then Stephanie was like, "Oh, just let him go to sleep or whatever." So, because it's kind of messed up to leave your wife over here with the kids or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a pretty good Christmas. Who'd you end up getting? I forget. Oh, wait. In the gift exchange, did you get your wife? You did, didn't you?
No, my wife got me. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy because like your wife got you, your dad got his wife, and then like, well, someone else got. I forget who, but someone else. There was another like couple that got each other, and then like my mom got me. Everyone was like, "Oh man, this Secret Santa or whatever is
rigged." Yeah, everybody was saying rigged.
Yeah, but who'd you end up getting? I forget.
I got one of our uncles, Tío Dionisio.
Oh, yeah. You did? Yeah, I remember. And then I
just want to know why did I just say Tío Dionisio? I mean, I already said he's my uncle.
I don't know, man. You had to make it clear. You had to make it clear that he's Mexican. I got our cousin Nelson, and my mom got me, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the funny part, how my wife got me? It was funny because she told me that she got you. And I didn't even notice, like, when your mom, like, said, "Oh, I got my own son," I didn't, like, it didn't come into my mind.
Wait, she told you? She told you that she got me?
Yeah.
Because she never told me.
Yeah, because she was telling me, like, because obviously she didn't want me to know that she got me.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Hey, I got Jesse. What should I get him?" Like, I was thinking of a hat.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, we're getting a...
Yeah, your wife told you I was her secret, or she was my Secret Santa, whatever.
Yeah.
And she was acting like she was getting a gift from me.
But in reality, I was just picking for myself.
Yeah, really? Oh, wow,
and the funny thing is, while we were like giving our gifts to Secret Santa,
yeah,
when your mom said, "Oh, my Secret Santa is my own son,"
yeah,
Jesse, Alegre, I didn't even realize at that moment either. It didn't hit me. Yeah. I was just, and then when I thought about it, I was like, "Wait."
Yeah. Yeah. You know who I heard did that too? Your dad. Cause your dad got my tia, his wife.
Yeah.
And he told her like, oh, I got Jesse or whatever. And then next thing you know, he's like, oh, I'm just playing. I got you. But yeah, no, the whole.
Why does everybody use your name?
I don't know. It's the easiest one. I don't know. It's like. I don't know. Who got, oh, my mom got me. It's weird because my mom was like, who'd you get? Tell me, and I'll tell you who I got. But, like, she was probably going to lie to me, you know, and say she got you or something. But I never told her. I don't know. I don't like telling people. I think it's cool to keep it to the end. Yeah. And then finding out, like, oh, well, he got him. Like, that's crazy. And I don't know. Our family is freaking hilarious and ridiculous. Like, the whole time.
Every time, like, they would, like, exchange gifts. Yeah. And they would hug. Everybody would be like, beso. And they would be like, quiero llorar. And for the people that don't speak Spanish, that means he wants to cry. He wants to cry. He wants to cry.
Yeah.
It's just hilarious.
Yeah, and then every time, so like, my dad got his first cousin, my uncle, and everyone was like, beso. Yeah. You know, and there was like two guys and stuff. Yeah. And then, like, one of my other uncles got my Uncle Frank, and everyone was like, beso. And I think he was drunk already, so he actually did kiss your dad on the cheek. Yeah. But then it was also funny how people would be like, oh, well, because everyone kind of tried to describe the person they got before they actually said the name. So, like, for example, with me, I was like, oh, I got someone who I've been with pretty much all my life, like my partner in crime, you know, a good friend of mine. I got my cousin Nelson, you know, something along those lines. And it was funny because when people would say, like, I got someone who's really smart and that I really, really love, and then my uncle Mel would be like, oh, I already went though. Like, why? How?
He would say that after everything.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Somebody already gave me the gift.
He's like, what do you mean? I thought you couldn't go twice. You know, he's like, I thought I couldn't go twice. I already got a gift.
That was funny.
Yeah, you know, you guys just had to be there. I mean, I had some videos, but if you don't speak Spanish, you're not gonna understand. And even if you do, I don't know. It's like kind of like inside jokes, you know, at the same time. So I don't know. We had fun. It was cool, but I'm just still a little pissed how Motive left a little early, but it's all good. But hey, anyways, man, that was
you understand the day that you have little kids, and then I'm a clown on you.
All right, then we'll wait for that day. No, but yeah, we hope you guys all had a great Christmas. You know, hopefully it was as fun as our Christmas, and hopefully your New Year's is fun too, or even more fun. I don't know what I'm doing for New Year's, honestly, dude. I think I'm just gonna chill at home.
Yeah, I don't find New Year's as fun as Christmas.
If anything, New Year's to me is depressing because, like, oh, damn, another year older. And then, like, after this, it's back to work for, like, 5 hours.
Like, man, another year, like, seriously, the year went by that fast.
Yeah. So, it's not that...
I feel like it was just yesterday when I just, like, graduated from high school.
Shit, man. That was already, like, 6 years ago?
Yeah, 6 years ago already. Yeah, 7.
Fuck, man. But, yeah, man. I mean, if you celebrate, I know a lot of people go hard for New Year's. Like, that's their favorite holiday, you know, because they go out with friends. Some people don't like their family. They're not like us, you know, that we love spending time with fam. Yeah. They're just like, fuck, my family sucks, or my uncle's lame, or, you know, they all have their reasons, and I respect that. And that's why for New Year's, they're like, oh, hell yeah, I don't got to spend it with family, you know. I could go out clubbing with my friends, you know, go down to San Diego to the bars or whatever. And I mean, that's cool. If you really, really like to celebrate New Year's, we hope you have a great time, you know. We hope you go out there and get fucked up, and hopefully you don't have to work New Year's Day, and you could be hungover in your house or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, a lot of people just like partying for New Year's.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's cool. Like, for Christmas, spend with family. New Year's, spend with the homies, you know, go out there and party. But yeah, man, let's get into some the end of year recap. You know, 2018, like, as a year, I think it was a pretty good one personally, and also like how do I want to say this? Like, I think for a lot of people, like, for hip-hop, it was a good year. For gaming, it was a good year. For movies, it was a pretty good year. And even for, like, sports, as far as soccer, because that's, like, really the only sport I watch, it was a good year. But, I don't know. Where do you want to start? Like, on a personal level, or what do you...
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like 2018, like, every year, dude, but I just feel like 2018, if you really think about it, it's like it went by way too fast.
Yeah, like, dude.
Years always go by fast, right? But I just feel like this year, for me personally, it just went by way fast. I think it might have something to do with me having, like, another baby this year.
Yeah.
But for me, it just felt like it went way too fast.
I feel like just last month was Christmas 2017. Like, literally, I still see the picture. I'm like, dude, it doesn't seem like that long ago, you know?
Yeah.
But then, you know, when it seems like, okay, it has been a year, when I think of all the shit I did or everything that happened. And every year, So far in my life, every year has like a balance. Like there's good things and then there's bad things, you know?
Yeah.
There's rarely a year where it's like, man, this year was just shitty for me. I mean, there was 2016 when grandma passed away. That was a pretty fucked up year. But then as far as like really bad where everything just goes bad for me, thankfully, like me estoy persinando, I'm crossing myself. It's never happened, you know, because it's like knock on wood or whatever they say. Like,
Yeah.
it's
knock
just
on wood.
it's
It's
just
never been too bad. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
just
It's never been
some
like
good
a
times.
rock bottom.
Yeah, exactly, there's never been rock bottom, and also it hasn't been like a super year where everything's like, oh my god, everything's just on point. And I like it that way because rock bottom, I feel like it just be too depressing to the point where I would have no hopes for the new year. You know, I just be like, man, my life just sucks, and I hope I never get to that point in my life. But also, if you look at the other, like at the other end, if your year was perfect, then you're gonna be like, dude, what the fuck am I gonna do next year? Like this was already the perfect year, you know?
Yeah. How do you top a perfect year?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thankful that every year is just good and bad. And for me, this year, as far as bad, was I think my lowest point in the year was fucking up my knee for me. Like cause I was like I was starting to get on a good roll where because I had come back from another injury in like 2016, and then 2017 I was playing soccer, and then 2018 I was like, okay, this is my year where I'm just gonna play a shitload of soccer. You know, I'm gonna get back to like playing soccer on a daily basis and being in all these soccer teams. And then next thing you know, early in the year too, like mid-February, I want to say the day was February 11th. Fucked up my knee like pretty bad where I had to get surgery and all that. But just that day, I remember like. And honestly, I wasn't that sad the day it happened. I was like, fuck it, it's part of soccer. Then the more I thought about it, I was like, oh shit, this injury is pretty bad, bro. Like, this injury is gonna, like, it's not gonna be the same after this, you know?
Yeah.
And then I would just lay down in bed after that and started going to the doctor visits, and I started realizing how bad it was. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get surgery. It's not gonna be the same. All these bills, I started seeing the bills coming in, like, oh, fuck. I wasn't ready for something like this, you know?
All medical expenses are it's out of this world, man.
Yeah, I was looking at them like, oh, dude, I was not prepared. Luckily, I had the money kind of saved, and I was like, well, okay, I'm going to spend it on this. But besides that, I can't think of another point where I felt any more, like, negative, you know, or more depressed at that time.
Yeah, I feel like you had some fun experiences here, too.
Yeah.
I feel like you traveled a lot.
I'm not a lot, but hold on. I just want to end real quick saying that I did, like, this is the first time I've ever told anyone if it went out on my podcast. I remember crying like 2-3 days after. I was watching like something on YouTube, like a soccer video. And I remember just crying, just thinking like, fuck, I'm never going to be able to play again. Like, this is it for me, you know? Like, fuck. It's just something that I've been doing all my life. And just to know I might never come back and be able to do it. I remember I did cry.
It's pretty sad because ever since I known you, your soccer is your passion.
Yeah, so it just so, but luckily started doing rehab. You know, I did the surgery, and I feel better. Like I can jog now, I can kick the ball. So I mean, slowly, but I'm getting there for sure. But besides that, I think there were some really good points for me. But before we get into that, what about you? Do you think that you had any like low points or?
Let's see. 2018, I feel like there wasn't many too low points. For me, I think it was more happiness because, you know, like I said, I had another baby. And,
that's good, man.
And I really wanted the baby. So it was planned and everything. So
alright. No, like I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna say it. Hopefully you don't get mad, but I remember you telling me like I can't remember when it was, but I remember it was like a month before, maybe like 2 before you told me that you guys were pregnant. You were like, I want another baby. I'm gonna go for it. And next thing I know, like 2 months later, you're like, oh, my wife's pregnant. Like, oh, what the fuck? This one, like, you just planned it right away. It just happened. So, that's something you should really like
be grateful for.
Yeah, be grateful, man. Because some people they try for a lot of time.
Yeah, they try for like a year and
for a long time, and it doesn't happen. I remember you coming in and you were like, you know what? I'm ready for baby number 2. I want it now. And 2 months later, you're like, okay, my wife's pregnant. I was like, oh, no, dude, this guy's crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was a little crazy.
Yeah, but hey, I was happy for you. And yeah, man, the baby came out nice and healthy. She's super cute. And I think that was definitely, like, the highlight.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be talking about negatives, huh?
Oh, yeah, I guess. But I mean, hey, if you didn't have any, that's good.
The only negative I had this year was one of my homies passed away.
Oh, that wasn't, yeah.
So, and he was like a super close homie. I've been a gamer my whole life.
Right. Yeah.
and I met this guy gaming like 10 years ago, I would say.
Mm.
So and since I always game. I don't know. You know me personally.
Yeah.
Every time we go to your house, I'll be gaming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right now I'm looking at your gaming PC, so yeah, it's pretty obvious that you're a gamer.
So I met this guy like 10 years ago, and he became like a close friend. And this guy, I would talk to him every time I was online playing games. It would be me and him talking.
Right.
And he passed away, sadly. Rest in peace to him. So that was the only thing sad about my 2018.
Now that you remind me of that, I wouldn't say I was close to people that passed away, because I'm not gonna try to act like I was super close, but there was just like a lot of people that passed away that in some way I was connected to them. Like one of my best friends, cuñado, brother-in-law, he passed away. My cousin's best friend, he passed away. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anyone. You know, it's just been like a year. Yeah, but overall, man, we lost a lot of people this year. A lot of people that some way I was related to them. Oh, another one of them was one of my my homies, their best friend. You know, so just I feel like rest in peace to all the people we lost this year. It was sadly that was another.
Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of deaths. Like,
yeah,
just not just like from people we know, but like around Oceanside.
Yeah, so just moment of silence for everyone we lost. That was another low point of this year. But yeah, man. Let's just get to some positive. Some positive stuff, because that kind of got me a little.
Yeah.
Little.
Let's
in my
let's
feelings.
bring up the mood of the
podcast. So man, so you were saying about having babies, or a baby. That's freaking awesome. How do you feel, number 2? Is it harder, easier? Did you feel like you were a pro at it now? You know, like overall, how did it feel to have number 2?
Well, like I said, like I was saying, I wanted it.
Yeah, so you were ready mentally.
So yeah, mentally I was ready. Everything else, I don't know. I just feel like I'm a better dad now.
Yeah,
especially now that I have more experience.
Right, but also your first baby was 5 years ago. I want to say 4 years ago. So, did you feel like that was a big gap, or were you like, oh, this is perfect, like the 5-year gap?
Nah, well, my kids, I wish they're closer in age so they can bond when they're older.
Right.
But for me, it doesn't really matter. Like, personally, for me, like, I still know how to change diapers.
Right. It didn't really affect you like that.
It didn't really affect me, no.
Right. But, yeah, I mean, that was a great... that's probably the highlight. Well, that is the highlight of 2018 for you.
That's definitely my highlight of 2018.
Yeah. Mine... I mean, you were talking about how I traveled. I didn't travel, like, that much, but... I did travel to my dad's hometown. That was pretty nice. It was my second year in a row, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do it, but I did it. It wasn't that long of a trip. It was like 5 days. I was literally like in and out. I felt like, but that was a good time seeing my family over there, because for a long time I wasn't traveling to like Mexico.
Yeah.
Just because of school or work, and I've been traveling now to Mexico for like 3 years. 3 years in a row, 16, 17, and 18. So I feel blessed for that. And, of course, the highlight, without a doubt, was going to the World Cup for me.
Yeah, the World Cup in Russia. I was so jealous of you.
Yeah, like you said, I've been a soccer fan. And not only, I like playing soccer. And, maybe I'm not that good or whatever. But as far as watching soccer, I'm a fanatic. Like, I love watching soccer. I love it. It's just a passion of mine. It's just a hobby. And the older I got, I was like, man, why am I not going to these games? Like, everyone kind of has their thing, and that's my thing, going to soccer games. Like, yeah, I'm slowly starting. I'm not saying that I'm an expert now and I go to games all over the world, but slowly, like, started branching out. Before it was just like, oh, I'm just going to games here in San Diego. And then, oh, well, I'm just going to games in San Diego and Cali in California. Then I started going to games that were in Arizona, so like 5-6 hours away. Then I started flying out to see Chivas, and then I was like, you know what? I told my friend one day, like, I think it's time to go to the World Cup, because I wanted to go in 2014, and I didn't have the chance, but it could have been a possibility if I really wanted it to be. Like, if I really would have tried, I could have gone in 2014, but at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? It's just not the time. It's not perfect. I don't feel it. Yeah. I don't feel like this is the time. It's not my time to go to the World Cup. I'm waiting another 4 years. And 2018, I was like, it's now or never. It's now or never, literally. Because in 4 years, I don't know where I'm gonna be at. Like as far as my life, I don't know if I'm gonna have kids or I'm gonna be married or maybe I'm still gonna be single, but have other responsibilities. You know, I was like, this is it right now. I don't care if I go in debt. Like I'm going, and luckily I'm not in debt. I'm in debt because of my knee injury. You know, I wasn't counting on that. So now all those, like, I'm spending money on that. But as far as the World Cup, it worked out perfectly. And over there, I mean, I have so many stories, and I could do like a bunch of
whole podcast episode just on those stories.
And it's funny because right before I came here, my dad I was riding with my dad in the car, and we were just talking about all the stories over there. I was like, man, this year's gonna be over. Like, that was my favorite part of the year. Just so many stories over there, so many, man. But I was just thankful and blessed that I was able to go.
Yeah, I feel like that was one of the highlights of your year, going to the World Cup.
For sure. And like you said, no, I didn't tell anyone because I'll go into this later. But me, I just feel like things, you don't talk about things, you just do them, you know. I didn't want to talk about going over there. I just, like, if it happens, because it could have fallen apart at any point, you know. I could have, like, not found plane tickets, or my knee injury could have stopped me, you know. So I was just like, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to tell anyone. One day I'm just going to be there, and I'm going to post it on Facebook and let my family know. Because it wasn't, some people are like, oh, you were showing off. It wasn't that. It was like, I wanted people like you that love me to see, like, oh, dude, hey, guys, I'm here. Like, I made it, you know. I know people were going to feel like, man, that's so good. Like, me, when you had the baby, I was
showing off is like you're saying, like, saying it every day. Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to go to the World Cup.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like flexing, and then... Yeah. Like you said, you never know. Like, in the last minute, you probably don't end up going or something.
And I'm not gonna lie, I did flex a little here and there on, like, social media, but it was, as far as showing people that I was there, it's mostly for my family. That's why I posted it on Facebook, because that's where I have most of my family. I didn't really post it on, like, Snapchat, you know, because Snapchat is just mostly for my friends. I did post here and there, but not like I did on Facebook. And I just wanted my family to see, because everyone in my family knows how much of a fan I am. Yeah. So that was definitely the highlight of my 2018. Just, I don't want to get too much into it, because I feel like if you follow me on social media, you already know how much it meant to me and how much fun I had. I will say this, though, like, Russians, they, for some reason, they just love Mexicans, you know. They were, I was famous, like, no lie, I felt like a famous person for a good whole 2 weeks. Like, people were just asking me for pictures, wanting to take pictures of my sombrero, stopping me. Like, I couldn't really, if I was in a tourist spot,
maybe we should all move to Russia.
Yeah, we should probably all move to Russia. Shit. Yeah, but if I was anywhere I was, I couldn't really, if I had my sombrero on, I couldn't walk like 2 minutes without someone asking me for a picture, which is a pretty good feeling, you know, for people to like you for being Mexican. It's like, oh shit, damn, people love the culture. And yeah, overall the World Cup experience was awesome. I don't think I've lived anything like it. I don't know if I ever will again. You know, that this World Cup was just amazing. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Man, I'm jealous.
Yeah, the trip of a lifetime. No, yeah, man. Hey, but the World Cup is coming here, so we're all gonna get to enjoy that. You know? That's hopefully, Lord willing, we're all gonna be in that one. We're all gonna be able to go to that one. So, yeah, man, that was my highlight. And I'm trying to think of anything. Like I said, going over there, there was one more. Oh, of course, starting this podcast with you, like, you know, like we talked about.
Definitely.
Yeah, we talked about it in episode 1. It was kind of something we wanted to do for a while now, like a project together, and we finally got things going, and we're like,
yeah, I feel like the end of the year, mostly, like the first half of the year was just kind of like stale for me. Like, it was just like, you know, average. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't like too good.
But when did you guys find out you guys were having another baby?
Probably around. Let's see. Yeah, maybe like February or March or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, when was the baby born? I feel like
October.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but like you were saying, the first part of the year was like chill. Just knowing you were gonna have another baby.
Yeah, like personally, financially, like everything was just normal. It wasn't up there. It wasn't down low.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like stable, you know?
Right.
And then like towards more the end of the
year.
Which
isn't bad.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Like towards the end of the year, you know, with the baby coming, and then holidays, starting this podcast was a good like high for me, because I'm having fun doing it.
It was hectic though, for sure. Like, I feel like your last 2-3 months have been hectic.
Oh yeah, they definitely have been very hectic.
And that's why also you feel like, what, the year's already over. Like, I just had this baby.
Exactly. The baby came. I started a podcast. Yeah. I kind of started like looking into like streaming for gaming, like.
Yeah, now you have a bunch of things going on.
Yeah, I have so much going on, so I just feel like time just flew by these last few months.
Yeah. So with that being said, and since we're talking about things going on in our lives, what are your goals for 2019? You know, everyone always talks about goals and
Yeah. So one of my main goals for 2019 is definitely our podcast.
yeah, to keep it growing.
Yes, but for that, I made a huge goal. And I like this J. Cole quote, which says, I think it says, "If you don't aim too high, you aim too low."
Yeah.
I love that quote.
True.
I have it posted in my workspace up in the wall.
Damn.
I just love that quote, and so for my podcast, I set a goal of 1,000 YouTube subscribers by end of year.
Oh damn, I like that.
And I was saying I aim too high because I know 1,000 is a lot, like breaking the first 1,000.
Yeah, for us. Yeah. Because right now we're at 41.
Yeah.
So we're not even.
And that's been what, 2 months or 3 months?
Yeah.
Almost?
So that's not even a tenth of the way there.
Yeah.
So yeah, nah, that's cool, man. Aim high. That's definitely good. How about like on a personal level? Do you have anything?
Yeah, personal level. So like you were talking about our grandma passing away in 2016.
Yeah.
I was starting to lose a lot of weight, and I just felt like a little bit depressed after our grandma passed.
Yeah.
So I stopped going to the gym, and I started gaining a bunch of weight. So personally, I set myself a goal to lose at least 50 pounds by the end of 2019.
Nice. I like that.
Because this year I got very lazy and I gained a lot of weight.
Well, yeah, that and you've been busy. So.
And not only just lose weight, like get healthy. Like I'm gonna start eating healthier and stuff.
Right. That's cool, man. No more beer, I guess. But
also, yeah. I also wanted to be more productive because I feel like sometimes I'm just sitting around doing nothing.
I hear you.
Like now I feel like I am a little bit more productive because we're doing this podcast. I'm doing something, right?
Yeah.
But I just feel like before the podcast, I was just sitting at home doing nothing most of the time.
Well, I'm gonna piggyback off that, and yeah, me too. I feel like maybe there's some times where I still catch myself not being productive, just like looking at memes or like Twitter. I love Twitter.
Exactly.
So I already started actually this year, and that's the thing I was gonna say earlier. I was like, I kind of said it quickly, where I said I don't like to talk about things. I rather do them. That's the thing with goals. A lot of people sometimes post them on social media, or or like in this case we talk about it in the podcast. But I'm not gonna talk too much about my goals because, like you saw when I went to the World Cup, I just keep shit to myself. And then once shit's done, then I kind of talk about it. But as far as goals, same with the podcast. I'm just trying to make this podcast grow. I don't know how much, but we need to grow in 2019. We started in 2018, but 2019 we have to see that growth by the end of the year. So
yeah, I mean, like I was talking to you, like this is definitely just a hobby for now,
right?
But like I'm still gonna try to grow the podcast, get more viewers out there.
We're gonna try to go hopefully by the end of 2019. Freaking go with some visuals. Start.
Oh yeah, definitely start recording some.
But
videos.
We don't know at what point in 2019. It might be to 2020. We don't know, but that we're headed that way is what I'm trying to say. As far as personal, like I was saying, I was kind of like what you're going with. I'm not trying to be on my phone 24/7, and I already started that this year. I posted something early on Facebook where I was like, you just gotta work on shit day to day. You don't need a new year. I don't need for it to be 2019. Fucking right now, I'm already not on my phone as much, I mean, I was earlier when I was here, but that's because you were just fucking around with the mics and shit.
Yeah, I was testing your stuff out.
I've noticed that I've been good about that, not being on my phone. Like, I turned off all my notifications now. So sometimes I'll leave my phone, I'll forget about it. Whereas before, it was like, I was on my phone 24/7. I'll be cleaning my room on my phone. I'll be, cleaning my car on my phone, washing my car on my phone. And now, I'll just do those things without my phone. And it feels so good, dude, to not have my phone, like, in my freaking hand 24/7.
Yeah, definitely I can say you did have kind of like a bad addiction to your phone.
Yeah, I did, dude. I did, and I admit it. And now, my phone, I'm not addicted to it, but I'm still addicted to social media. So, like, whenever I have downtime where I'm not washing my car or cleaning or doing this or working, I'm stuck on that shit. Like when I have free time. But I also feel like that had a lot to do with me being injured from my knee where I couldn't really do anything else.
Yeah.
But and I kind of started there. So, I mean, I'm not addicted to my phone, but I'm still kind of low-key addicted to social media. I'll post like once a day or whatever. So I feel like staying away from social media is good. I mean, you see my Snap. I'm completely off Snapchat now.
Yeah, I don't ever see you on Snapchat at all anymore.
I don't have an Instagram, which is good. WhatsApp, I only use it for like to talk to my family. I was starting to be addicted to that too. Twitter. Well, that's the only addiction I have, and I don't plan on leaving it because Twitter's just like my news feed. Just that's where I get all my news as far as soccer and hip hop go. Facebook. That's one big addiction that I want to say I'm gonna work on 2019, but I don't know if I am. Like I said, I don't. I'd rather do things than talk about them, but that's one that I hope one day I get rid of, like my Facebook addiction for sure. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Oh, I want to say another high point of my 2018, and it's gonna sound a little corny, but I feel like personally I grew. Like I found myself. Before I was just, I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't want to sound corny, but it's just I feel better now about myself. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm just a better person now, and just I don't know how to explain it, man. If you know what I'm going through, like I'm just healthier as a person, and I have like a more of a like a higher self-esteem, and it's just I'm not addicted to my phone. I feel like I'm being more productive with my life now. So yeah, that was another high point for 2018. So yeah, just 2019, I'm gonna keep that going, hopefully. But yeah, I think we talked about like personal stuff for a while now. How about we get into some freaking sport? Well, not sports, but games. Like gaming was, since you talked about gaming, I feel like it was a good year for gaming, bro. Honestly.
All right, let's start with games. Games for 2018, basically, the top games that came out this year was.
What was your favorite game? How about that?
My favorite game, here's the thing. I don't play too many different games.
You're stuck on one.
Yeah, I'm always stuck on one, and there are games that have been out, for a while already, like a lot of PC games and like Call of Duty,
right?
Just stuff like that.
Did you like the new Call of Duty? How about that? Let's start there. For 2018, we
2018 came out Black Ops 4. Call of Duty was it was just a couple months ago too, like 2 or 3 months ago, right?
I think it was like at the beginning of November.
I think it was like October or something like that. But
so anyway, like 2 months ago. Yeah.
But anyway, I really liked it. I liked how they introduced the Battle Royale also.
Right.
I think it was really fun. I still play it every now and then. So that was a big game that came out.
I mean, let's just say it. Fork Knife took over all of 2018.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. I was going to say that's the biggest game of 2018. Because Fortnite came out, I think it came out in 2017, like December or something like that.
Yeah.
But like definitely 2018.
It just took everything by storm.
Took over, And not only did it take over the gaming community, like it took over like money, everything.
Like, the dances, like people were dancing, like the dances that you see on Fork Knife.
Yeah,
people were doing them in real life and shit.
What do people call it in Fork Knife?
I don't know. I just call it that because I think the real name is Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Yeah, but I just call it Fork Knife.
Yeah, it just took over. Like it just went viral. That's what I'm trying to say.
For sure.
Fortnite went viral, and I also played that game for a while too. But it's just, I don't know. I just got a little bored of it.
Yeah. There was a lot of memes. Like there was a video that went viral where a guy, I think there was like, I can't remember what it was. Maybe like it was a volcano or something. And they asked him, how scared were you? What did you do? And he responded with, oh, I was just trying to finish my Fortnite game or whatever. like people are dying or
there was a volcano erupting and he's just trying to play his game?
I think it was a tornado or something. There was something like a natural disaster going out. And he was just worried about his game. That's it. Like he was just worried about.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then
I mean, a lot of people are taking it serious because it's like, only 1 out of 100 players can win.
So if you win, there's bragging rights for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh, check this out. I won. So have you guys won? Ya comieron? Yeah. But there was another one where I think it's SpongeBob or something, and it says, okay, good night, babe. Good night. So where we landing, boys? Because people are like, usually people that are in a relationship, they have a harder time playing video games because they're just always with their significant other.
Yeah.
But people are still addicted to this game.
Yeah, this game went so viral. Like 5-year-olds were playing it.
Yeah.
Teenagers were playing it. Grown-ass men were playing it. Like this game just went viral all over.
So people in relationships or even those who were married, they were so addicted that they would lose sleep because of it.
Yeah.
So people would be playing at 2-3 in the morning knowing they had to wake up at 5 to go to work. That's how it took over like that, man. People were fiending for it. Actually, people just wanted to play, and I don't know. I feel that was a really important event in 2018. The the significance or the impact of Fortnite.
Yeah, and it's just crazy, like how people can get so like, how do you call it? Yeah, addicted, involved into like a game. Like
people,
it's crazy, dude.
My brother was buying skins or whatever you call it. Like,
yeah, people waste a lot of money on this game.
Yeah,
like, this game made a lot of money this year, and props to them. They made a good game that,
and it's free, right? Is it still free?
It's a free game, but like the thing is, you buy like, you use real life money to buy like currency in the game to buy like skins or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
So
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've only played like 5 times, but I enjoy it. It's just I'm not that good at it, and
yeah, it's kind of hard. It's fun when you play with friends. If you suck, you can still play with friends.
Oh,
if you play alone, you can't play if you suck, because you'll just get bored of the game because you're gonna keep getting killed.
Yep. So I was talking about bragging rights. My first game, it was I can't remember what the settings called, but it's pretty much where you and a friend are against 100. Oh yeah, I was playing duos. My very first duo game, we won. Cause I mean, I'm gonna be honest. My friend carried me. I think I made like 1 or 2 kills the whole time. But dude, the last one, it was like, it was epic.
And not only did this game, like, not only people play it, like people streaming it and people watch it, because it's like so fun to watch because of all the different like mechanics, like you know how you can build walls and ramps and stuff like to block bullets and stuff.
Yes.
Like it's just so fun to watch. Like me personally, like you were saying, I played a lot. But I didn't see myself getting too much better. Like, I only got, like, a few wins here and there.
Yeah.
So I stopped playing as well because I didn't find it fun, losing all the time.
Yeah. No, I never got good at it.
So I still enjoy watching people play because, like, the kind of tricks they make and stuff. Like,
and it gets
fun.
intense towards the end.
Yeah, exactly.
It gets intense. Yeah, I enjoy watching my brother play. He's way better than I am, for sure. So that was, I mean, honestly, that was the game that took over this year. But besides that, as far as other games go, I feel like my favorite was Red Dead.
Red Dead Redemption came out. Yes, that was one of the big ones too. It just came out also like a couple months ago. Like, it came out at the same time I think as Black Ops 4, right? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And
it also almost went viral. As viral as Fortnite.
Yeah, everyone was talking about it.
But everyone was talking about it. It just didn't last as long as Fortnite.
It was my favorite game just because it was different.
Did you play it?
Yeah, I played it, and it's way different than anything.
Did you finish the story?
Nah, I'm not even close, dude. But I played it. I mean,
I haven't played it because I don't really play PS4, and it's not out for PC.
Right.
But I was watching some people play, and the storyline looked very fun.
Yeah, so that was my favorite game. Because besides that, all other games... Oh, Far Cry was another pretty good one. I didn't play it, but I would watch my brother playing. I'm starting to get into this kind of games. Before, for me, it was just shooters and FIFA. That's all I would really play. And I still like those. I still enjoy those a lot. But it's cool to get into different kind of games. So, how would you explain first-person shooters? It's just the Call of Duty ones where you can see... You're kind of the guy in the game, You can only see your hands and the gun. That's how I would explain to someone that doesn't know, That's first-person shooters. And FIFA, well, everyone knows FIFA is a soccer game.
Yeah.
But FIFA's getting way better because... People are like, oh man, I'm gonna get bored of that, just playing FIFA, just playing soccer games all the time. But it's not that. It's that you could create your teams. It's kind of like making your. I would compare it to fantasy football, where you get. Well, I don't know if this. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but with FIFA, you could get coins also for every win. So like, let's say every time you win, you get points for winning, for scoring goals, for not receiving goals, for not receiving red cards. All that's added up.
Yeah, so they made like the system a little better, not just based on like wins and stuff.
You're right. Yeah. So you could get coins, and then with those coins you could buy players. Like you could end up buying Messi and all that. And that's called I can't remember what it's called, man. Ultimate Team. FIFA Ultimate Team.
Yeah, but it still sounds funny because it's kind of like real life. Like you make money and then you can like buy
create your own
different team, different player.
Exactly. That's only one setting. You could also play as freaking Real Madrid or Barcelona and play their league. You could also play like career mode where you're the coach. You could also there's different ways you can go with it. So that's why FIFA is still very, very exciting to play, and a lot of people are still addicted to it.
Yeah.
So. But Red Dead just took it this year. It was just way different for me.
There's one more game that recently also came out. I feel like it kind of took over as well. It's Pokemon Let's Go on Nintendo Switch.
I've never played. I never even heard about it. What is that?
You really didn't hear about it?
No. Dude.
Everybody was going crazy over it.
Really? Oh man, I'm out of it as far as like Nintendo goes.
Yeah, so basically, it's another Pokemon game. It's kind of like Well, it's just a new Pokemon game, you know, and like the catching thing is kind of like Pokemon Go, like on your phone.
Right.
Like you catch things like that, but people just went crazy over it. It's only on Nintendo Switch though, I think.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe that's why you didn't hear about it.
Right.
But like I know a lot of people that went out to buy Nintendo Switch just to play that game.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Man, so yeah, check that one out if you guys haven't. As far as video games go, and the reason we're talking about video games is because Motive is a gamer, and I like video games. I'm not really good at them, but I like playing them and watching other people play, like on YouTube.
And it's just something that took over this year. I feel like video games.
Yeah. And like we were talking in previous podcasts, there was just a lot of them coming out.
Yeah.
Battlefield, Call of Duty, Far Cry, the Red Dead, like we were just getting thrown one after the other. And then Mortal Kombat is gonna come out next year. So yeah, video games, they're just coming out, kind of like how hip hop. There's just a bunch of things coming out.
Yeah, but let's move on to the another thing about 2018. Let's talk about movies.
Movies, there was a lot of movies coming out.
A lot of movies came out in 2018.
Yeah, the Avengers movie.
Yeah, Avengers: Infinity War came out this year.
And
that
so
one was
did
a good one.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man into the universe or whatever.
Oh wait, Homecoming came out last year.
I'm not.
I looked it up, but yeah. So Infinity War, it kind of left us with a cliffhanger. You know, if you haven't seen it, I mean, I doubt there's many people that haven't seen it, but if you haven't, go check that out. There's a cliffhanger in the end where it kind of just leaves you guessing like what's gonna happen next, and we got an answer. Avengers Endgame is what's next.
Yeah, and I'm so excited for that one in 2019. So that's
Yeah.
something I'm looking for in 2019. But
For sure.
anyway, let's get back to these 2018 movies.
But before we get into that, video games, what are you looking forward to in 2019? I'm looking forward
2019
to
video games?
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to Far Cry Dawn and Mortal Kombat 11 for sure. Those two games.
Video games? I'm not sure what I'm looking forward into video games. Because like I said, I just play the same games over again.
So you just
and I still need to play Red Dead Redemption. I probably am gonna end up buying it because I was watching like people game.
Yeah,
and it looked fun. But like I hope they make better FPS games.
Yeah,
first person shooter games.
Right.
So I can play some of those.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just hope they keep updating. Like the Call of Duty ones. FIFA, I'm looking forward to FIFA. FIFA, they come out every year with a new one. Let's see what they put out in this next year.
20. Yeah, we'll see where Call of Duty takes it. We'll see. I don't know if there's going to be a Battlefield, but like I said, freaking Far Cry and Mortal Kombat, I think they're going to be good games in 2019. For right now, because that's all I know about right now that I'm interested in. There's other games coming out in 2019, but those are the two I'm interested in.
But anyway, yeah, like we were talking about that Spider-Man Homecoming, yeah, it did come out in 2017.
So that was a good one. I remember going to watch
that was 2017 though, but we're in 2018 now, so.
Oh, that was 2017?
Yeah, it was 2017.
Oh, damn, for real?
Yeah. Wow. The one that came out this year was that one Into the Universe, whatever.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
I have not seen that, but they tell me it's good. Hey, did you see Aquaman, by the way?
I actually just saw Aquaman last week. I
think it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I really liked it. I think it was the best DC movie that's come out in a while, yeah.
Yeah, I just went to see it last week. I think it's one of the... It's a really good movie. Like, I looked on... went on to Rotten Tomatoes.
Right.
It was kind of like half rating, right? It wasn't like super good. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, and I saw that after about the ticket, so I went in there with like low expectations. But watching it, like the storyline and everything, it was really good. I really liked that movie.
Yeah, another movie that came out that was really good. Just the movie, the soundtrack, just everything about it. I think next to Infinity War was probably the movie of the year. Black Panther.
I think Black Panther.
That one.
Yeah, Black Panther and Avengers they're both up there. Like,
yeah, but Aquaman's not far behind as far as movies in 2018.
Yeah, Aquaman was really good. But yeah, Black Panther, the soundtrack. Shout out to the boys in TDE for making that dope Black Panther soundtrack. Kendrick. Black Panther the movie. Yeah, it was a super good movie too.
Yeah, it was awesome. I heard Into the Spider-Verse.
I love how they tied in that into the Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah,
Black Panther going to the Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah,
another one that came out is and the Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
That one was good too. We got a lot from Marvel.
A lot from Marvel. So And it's cool how they're gonna tie that one into Avengers Endgame. Sorry, spoilers for people who haven't watched it, but I mean, Avengers Endgame trailer's already out, so you can see that Ant-Man's gonna be in there.
One that I didn't watch, but a lot of people were crazy about was Incredibles 2.
I saw that one. For me personally, I went.
Yeah.
To go see it myself, because I was still kind of like a kid. Like I was 11 or 10,
right?
When I saw the first one, and I wanted to see the second one. I also took my daughter. I think it was good, but I just feel like they could have done a better job, especially taking so long to put out the second one.
Yeah, they could have done better.
Yeah.
Two more that I want to talk about: superheroes, Deadpool 2 and Venom.
Deadpool 2 was super good.
I feel like Venom, it didn't live up to the hype. It was good, but it just didn't live up to the hype.
I don't think there was much hype around it.
I feel like
I thought it was a good movie because nobody hyped it up for me.
Oh, okay. For me, it was kind of hyped up. Oh. So, but I mean, it was good, but it just didn't live up to like the hype. I felt like it was gonna be like, oh shit, this is gonna be the movie of the year.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
You know what I think it was for me, since Eminem was had the main song in that soundtrack, and I follow him on Twitter, on social media. That's
probably what you're
on Facebook. Yeah, I was like, oh damn, this is gonna be good. Cause
I didn't see anybody hype it for me. I think I saw people even bashing it.
Yeah, once it came out, people were trashing it, but I thought it was good.
I thought it was a good movie. Yeah. That's what I'm saying though. Like, I wonder if like online, like you only see negative comments, because for Aquaman I only saw negative comments. For Venom also, and I went and like, what are you talking about? Like, these movies are good.
People in 2018 just thought they were experts at everything and wanted to trash it. Like, this sucks, that sucks. Dude, stop complaining, bro.
I know.
Fucking, we all have different opinions. Just be like, hey, you know what? It wasn't for me. Like, some albums, we'll get into that later. Some albums just weren't for me in 2018. They just weren't doing it. So, but I want to get away from the superhero ones. Oh, real quick, Deadpool 2. What'd you think about that one? I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I think it was awesome, and all those movies are super fun.
Yeah, and then there was way more superheroes in this one, in Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
And it was just a good part 2, I'd say.
Yeah, I thought it was very good too.
It was pretty even with the first Deadpool. Yeah. I liked it. I think, second parts are scary. Sometimes they're just like not good at all.
Yeah, exactly.
And Deadpool 2 lived up to the hype, and it was pretty good.
Also, another movie in 2018 that I really enjoyed was Ready Player One.
I still haven't watched that one.
You haven't seen it?
No, and I thought it came out like in 2017, but you know what? I don't care when it came out. I just heard it's really good. Like a lot of people.
It came out in 2018 for sure.
Yeah.
I really liked it, especially me being a gamer.
Right.
It's kind of like having to do with games and like.
I gotta watch that one.
Virtual game. It was really good movie.
Yeah, and I know we already said this, but Aquaman is good. Go see it. I'm pretty sure it's still in theaters. Yeah, it came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I just went like 5 days ago to see it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good movie, guys. Go check that out, please. One that I want to talk about that I saw with a friend, and I just liked it a lot. A Quiet Place. Did you ever see that one? Who's
his friend?
Yeah, nah, don't worry about it. A Quiet Place. Did you ever see that?
I did not go see that.
You gotta check that out, bro. It's different for sure than anything I've seen. I'm not gonna say like, oh my god, it changes everything in the movie scene. Nah, it's just like, it was a nice change of pace. There, I'll put it that way. It was a nice change of pace. It's not
what is
like,
this movie about?
So pretty much, there's just a quick like synopsis or whatever. There's animals, and I don't know how it happened, but now there's animals roaming the earth that they can't see for shit, but they can hear everything. So as soon as you do something, they like turn around and go your way. So I can't remember what their weakness is, and I think that's good, so I won't ruin it for you. But they have a weakness and they show that towards the end of the movie. But during the movie, it's pretty much the main characters, which is like a family of, I want to say 5. Or it's 4 and a pregnant... Yeah, it's 4 and a pregnant lady. Because their little son passed away. You'll see how he passed away. I can't ruin it for you. But pretty much they're just walking around town, living their lives without making any noise. And once you see it, you're like, man, that's hard. Like, if you think about it,
that's crazy.
Hard. Yeah, because if they make any kind of noise, the animals will come. They can track that shit from like a mile away,
Holy.
So yeah, it
sounds like a good movie.
Yeah, and more than the
kind of like
movie.
A thriller.
Yeah, exactly, more thriller suspense. So I don't know, I really enjoyed that one, and I'm trying to talk about other movies that weren't superheroes, because you and we love superhero movies, but maybe not everyone out there does. So the Halloween one, did you see Halloween?
I didn't go see it. I'm not really into those like horror movies.
Yeah.
Because every time I go see them, like I just feel like they're boring, like pretty much the same
Predictable.
outcome. Yeah, predictable.
Yeah.
And the only thing, like, especially, sorry, to my wife, but it's annoying because I'm just there chilling, right, watching movies, and then something loud happens and she like jumps, you know. So that scares me. So it's like, come on, don't do that.
Yeah. Another one, or sorry, going back to the Halloween. It's I thought it was a pretty good movie, but I never seen any other of the Halloween movies. You know, I never seen the other, however many there are. This is my first Halloween Michael Myers movie, so to me it was good. I don't know how other people feel about it, so maybe like put that in the comments. You know what you think about the Halloween movie, because Motive
put down what was your top movies of the year.
Exactly, yeah. One more that I want to talk about real quick. It's the one about hold on, Creed 2. I haven't seen it.
I have not seen it,
but I heard it's really good. So maybe
that's what Michael B. Jordan, right?
Right. The guy from Black Panther.
Yeah, from Black Panther. Yeah.
So I want to see that one, and I hope I see it before 2018 ends. If not, it'll be one of the first things I do in 2019.
So basically, you have 3 days?
Yeah.
To watch it?
2 days. So 2 days before 2018 is over. So yeah, that's one movie that I missed out on, but I have to watch it at some point in my life. And the one about Queen and Freddie Mercury. I know you and I aren't that into rock and roll, but that's that's one that we really want to see, even if you're not into all that. I forget the name, but it's
still cool looking at people's life and stuff.
Yeah, because it's a biography, so that's a movie that you guys should check out. I'm gonna check it out for sure at some point. And yeah, man, I think that's it for 2018 movies. So
movies you're looking forward to in 2019.
Well, first let's go with your top movie of 2018.
Oh, top movie of 2018. Like I said, it's gonna have to be Black Panther, and it's tied with Avengers: Infinity War.
All right, I was gonna say that, but just so people aren't like, oh, these motherfuckers agree on everything. My favorite.
I don't agree with you, dude. I hate you.
My favorite movie, I'm gonna say, is gonna be A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place was my favorite movie.
Yeah, I mean, if we're not trying to pick, superhero movies, I definitely my next favorite movie aside from that one is Ready Player One. So if you guys haven't checked that one out, you should check it out. Yeah. It was a really good movie.
So for me, A Quiet Place was my favorite movie of 2018. And if you don't agree, sue me. Fuck it. Bite me. Not sweet. But 2019 movies that I want to see. There's so much, dude. I feel 2018 overall was a good year for movies. I'm looking at all the movies that came out. It was a good year, man. There's been some years where I'm like, man, there's nothing out today. But 2018, there was a lot of movies out. I got to see a lot of them, so that's cool. Cause sometimes I don't like going to premieres, bro. I don't go to premieres.
I always go to premieres.
Yeah. So
I cannot handle having to wait, or I cannot handle other people knowing about the movie before me.
And I'm kind of proud of myself for that. I'm able to handle it and to go 2 weeks later when everyone's talking about it, I just ignore their comments and I just go watch it, when it's all chill. Because I feel like premieres are packed and, I don't know, it's just annoying. I don't like crowded spaces like that. I'm not the most social guy. I'm social if I have to be, but I don't go looking for that. So, I go 2 weeks after. But there's some times where not a lot of movies are coming out in the year. And I feel like 2018 was a good one. But I will say this. Quote me on this. 2019 is going to be even better than 2018.
Yeah, 2019, looking at and knowing about the movies that are going to come out in 2019, I feel like it's going to be way better. I mean, off of the top of my head, what's coming out is Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
I finally saw the trailer for that. Dude, that's going to be lit. That's going to be a
good movie. It looks funny, too.
Yeah, it's going to be funny.
It looks like it's for kids, but it also has, adult references in there. Kids won't understand, but, us adults will.
Exactly.
So, that's something I'm looking forward to. We were talking about Avengers Endgame's coming out.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Captain Marvel is coming out, which I hope has something to be tied in with the Avengers.
It will, for sure. I'm pretty sure.
Some nostalgic feeling movies that are coming out.
I'm gonna get to relive my childhood with Aladdin, Lion King.
Exactly.
I feel like there was one more.
Toy Story 4 is coming out.
Toy Story 4, man, all these movies I used to love as a kid. I'm going to be able to see as an adult, so I'm excited for those movies, for sure. Excited for those.
Yeah, and apparently another Spider-Man movie's coming out.
Yeah, there's, what is it, Far Away From Home, I think it's called?
Far From Home.
Oh, Far From Home. That's going to be a good one.
So that's what I'm looking forward to in 2019.
It's a good mixture of, superhero and
kids movies.
Yeah, like nostalgic movies.
Nostalgic movies.
As far as superheroes, I think the best one is gonna be without a doubt Endgame.
Yeah, Avengers Endgame definitely.
And the other one,
But let's see how Captain Marvel does next to it.
that's true. And for the other movies, I just want to say Lion King is gonna take it. Even though Aladdin's gonna be really good, Lion King's just gonna blow.
Yeah.
everyone.
I hope they don't let us down, because
Yeah, man.
I feel like I'm gonna be so I'm gonna criticize it so hard if it is not lives up to my expectations.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, as far as movies go, that's it. Do we want to talk about sports, like a quick recap, or you think we?
I mean, we could talk about the World Cup.
I mean,
'Cause
Mexico.
that was a big thing.
Yeah. We okay. So let's just discuss that real quick since
World Cup. Yeah. Once again, Mexico didn't make it to quarters.
They let us down once again.
Know.
I don't want to be this guy, but I was there that day when they lost to Brazil. I was in the stadium.
Yeah, I saw you on TV crying.
No, that wasn't me. That was someone else. He looked like me, but no, it wasn't me. No, just I was there that day, and it's a really fucked up feeling knowing that the World Cup is over, you know. And not only that, over in the same spot as always, in the same what do you call it? Stage. Same stage, you know, round of 16. Like you said, they didn't make it to the quarters. It's just another letdown. And, yeah, man, I don't know. One day we'll get there, I guess.
Yeah, someday.
As far as, but.
Hopefully I don't die before we make it there.
For real, man. You know what was cool,
I just wanted to make fun of England, because they were hyping themselves up.
Yeah, they were, dude.
Bring it home, and they didn't bring it home.
The hype was real, no lie. All over Facebook.
They didn't knock on wood or something.
Yeah, for real. All over Facebook, they'll bring it home or whatever. And,
yeah.
England's going to bring it home. And I knew, because I was watching the games, like, dude, this team is not that good. People are just hyping them up too much. One of the cool parts about the World Cup was that Russia made it all the way to quarterfinals, dude. They made it all the way to the quarterfinals, and you know, a lot of people were expecting them to even go home as early as like group stage, like right away, and now they made it to quarterfinals. They were about to make it to semis, but the surprise was that Croatia beat them, and Croatia was the surprise of the whole World Cup. They made it all the way to the finals.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of people were rooting for them. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted them to win. It would have been cool, but I just knew deep down inside.
They made it to the finals, right?
Yeah, to the final. Yeah, I knew deep down inside that France was gonna take it. And
yeah, so
France
took the World Cup this year.
Yeah, they just look really good.
There's no other World Cup for another 4 years. Well, 3 years now, right? When is it?
2022.
Yeah, 2022. So
Yeah.
in 2019, 3 years.
Yeah, 2019 will be 3 years. But it's all the way to the end of 2022, so it's still like 4 years in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, France. Shout out to France. They won, you know, fair and square. And a lot of people were complaining. Yeah, there was a lot of bad calls, but overall, I think just France was the better team. And Croatia, what hurt them was that they played a lot of overtime games, and they just got tired towards the end. Yeah. Oh, the best part for me about the World Cup was, and you were,
What's going?
Well, besides going, like my favorite. Okay, let me rephrase that. My favorite game, and the most the one that I'll never forget, was seeing Mexico beat Germany. Remember, you were there that day with me.
Yeah.
You were there, and I was with my dad, and you saw me. I cried, bro. That's how happy I was. Like, I couldn't stop crying. I was like, holy shit, we did it. Like, we finally beat these guys. And that was the best part of the World Cup for Mexico. And for me, because I'm a Mexico fan. Just watching them win, crying. And then after that...
Yeah, because they didn't beat them for a while, right?
Yeah, well, I don't think they ever beat Germany in the World Cup. So, yeah, that was it. That was a highlight of the World Cup as far as my team goes. Because then South Korea... that's cool. They beat him, but we kind of all knew they were gonna beat him. And then it sucked going to watch them lose against Sweden, and then watch them lose against Brazil sucked. But yeah, just beating Germany was a highlight of my life, and just the World Cup overall, I think was a great event. It was it was awesome, man. It was a good one. It was a good one for sure. But now let's talk about hip hop. I mean, I feel like. Yeah, I know we talked. Well, I mean, it's cool that we talked about.
It's cool. I mean, it's the end of the year podcast.
Yeah, so
I know we're supposed to be focused on hip hop, but I mean, this is the end of the year podcast. We're just trying to review everything.
Yeah, exactly. And we're about to hit the hour mark here. So if you're still listening, thank you. If not, man, it's cool. Like, you know, understand.
If not, you're not listening to this, so fuck you.
So yeah, let's get into some hip hop, man, because this is for sure gonna be over an hour. So might as well talk about something we both really, really, really enjoy.
So for 2018, I feel like the biggest impacts in hip hop were Cardi B and 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Like as far as like blowing up, going viral.
Cardi B
those two. 6ix9ine.
for most of 2018 they were as like you said, as far as going like viral and mainstream hip hop,
blowing up and stuff.
Yeah, they both blew up in 2018 for the most part. Like
they were both on social media, like
all over,
almost every day. Like they were being mentioned on social media,
right? And whether it was good or bad, they were both in the news for one reason or for another. They were both in the news. I remember there was like an interview with 6ix9ine, and he said something like, "Oh, shout out to Cardi B. You know, she's doing her thing, but I just feel like I'm the bigger rapper right now." And honestly, it was between either one. They were both like, they just have that like. How do I say it? They have this persona, you know, the character is just like out there, talks a lot of
hype
shit, yeah.
Yeah, like it's braggadocious.
Yeah, exactly. They're characters for sure that stand out.
Yeah, and that's what people are looking for right now. They're looking at people that will give them a show.
Yeah, exactly. They put on a really good show. So those two had 2018 on lock for the most part. Until 6ix9ine got locked up.
6ix9ine got locked up, and it's all basically all Cardi B.
It's all Cardi B for the last 2 months because after he got locked up, she broke off, right, with Offset, or she's about to get a divorce.
Yeah, she was. He cheated basically, or he was gonna cheat or something like that.
I didn't
something like that, but like so much. They kind of like broke up.
Yeah, I think Cardi B got married this year, had the baby, and broke up all in 2018. So it was and she put out an album.
And came into fame and made more money than her husband.
Yeah, and put out an album. Honestly, this was Cardi B's year.
Yeah, definitely.
As far as mainstream hip hop
goes, yeah.
Yeah, and 6ix9ine, he was out there,
but not even like mainstream hip hop. No, overall hip hop, she blew up.
She did for sure, and 6ix9ine was right there with her, and then he fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up.
But I mean, at least he blew up. I guess he put out an album.
Yeah.
And he had that song Gummo, which I still like. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. So those two were the people putting it on for hip hop. You know, just doing their thing, and they had a good year in hip hop.
Yeah.
For the most part, a guy that tried to have a good year or tried to say he had a good year, Tory Lanez. We have to talk about it.
I don't know if he did. He try to say he had a good year. I think he's just trying to say he was better than some people. But
okay, yeah, you're right.
He definitely like all of 2018, he wasn't really there. Like, who the hell was Tory Lanez, right?
Right.
Like, this past 4 months, right. He kind of, like, came out, started trying to diss people, started trying to battle people, like, you know, him and Joyner Lucas battles. And then he tried to, like, diss Royce the 5'9".
Right.
He also tried to say, try to say something in the R&B roles, like, he just tried to like be out there too much all of a sudden. It's like, what?
That's the thing that trips me out about him. It's like he's just trying too hard. I feel like you could kind of just be like, man, this guy's trying too hard.
Yeah, he was trying really to. I feel like he probably like noticed like, oh, 6ix9ine is not there, and the hip hop world needs someone.
Yeah, we need someone to just be a loudmouth, you know.
Yeah, so I feel like he just like went in like, let's see what happens. I think he was pretty corny, and I mean, I didn't listen to a lot of his music, but. It's not for me, and I don't think it's.
Now we know who he is, at least. Yeah. But you pretty much said it all, man. And then I think you told me like 2-3 days ago that it's not gonna go down with him and Royce.
Yeah, there's no beef anymore. They both went on Twitter. They said that they fixed things. You know, they talked on the phone and they fixed things, so there's not gonna be no beef.
Yeah, so I guess no beef between them. We kind of, Motive and I were kind of looking forward to.
Yeah, I was looking to either some bloodshed, not really, but I was looking forward to Royce, seeing what Royce will come out with, a good song or not.
I kind of, no lie, I wanted Tory to diss him and then Royce to just murder him. That's what I wanted. Oh, so I mean, since we're talking about beefs, so yeah, that's that. Tory Lanez kind of did his thing, but it was a little corny for us. Wasn't really feeling it, and we're still not. He's still not a rapper that we're really, that we're really looking into. So whatever, he did his thing, had his 5 minutes of fame, and that was that. Another guy who kind of had his 5 minutes of fame, and going along with the topic of beef, MGK.
Yeah, MGK and Eminem.
Yeah, that beef was kind of short.
It was super short. Yeah, one song each.
One song, yeah. And MGK did the same thing that Tory Lanez did. He just said, nah, that wasn't good enough. Mine was better. Bye. I'm done.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like Tory Lanez was like basically he didn't continue the beef because he was like, nah, I won.
Right.
And that's kind of like basically what MGK did. He's like, nah, that it wasn't it. You know, Eminem song that wasn't it, and I'm
Yeah.
not gonna reply because
And
I know I won or something.
that's the thing that got me most mad about hip hop. That and mumble rap, of course, but you can't be in the hip hop community and say you won, because that's not how it works. The crowd is gonna be the final judge. You know, they're gonna judge.
We're
who
all
won.
the judges,
Yeah.
not you, the maker of the music. We
Yeah.
are the judges.
Yeah,
You can't
so-
tell yourself that you won. Like,
Exactly. That just
even
got
as
me.
much as you don't like the other person's song, it doesn't matter. You can't like say my song is better even if you don't like the other ones.
We all have opinions, and at the end of the day, it's the public opinion who chooses who won. So please stop doing that in 2019. Let's just leave that in 2018 and be done with it, because I just don't like that. But MGK beef with Eminem because Eminem came out with a new album in 2018. Yes, thank you, God. Thank you, because 2017 sucked, dude. 2018 was lame for Eminem. His album just sucks so much. I'm not gonna lie, I just did not like it. But 2018, he came back with that fire, man. He had some lyrics.
Yeah,
dope
definitely.
lyrics.
Kamikaze was one of my favorite albums of the year. It was
Let's
really
get into
good.
that.
Yeah,
Favorite
let's get
album?
into our favorite albums of the year.
You wanna go
We're not gonna
first?
say top albums because you know everybody has different opinions. But
Right.
my favorite albums of the year, I'm just gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna put it in numerical order.
Oh, damn.
You know what? I don't even know if I have 5. I only have 4 because I can't remember. Well, okay, I might have 5, but like my
Alright, you
5 is
put
a
'em-
very low 5.
I'm going to be honest before you start. I'm going to be honest with the listeners right now. I don't have a like in numerical order. So I'm just going to say my 5, but go ahead. Here, how about let me go first since I don't have them, and then we'll do yours since yours is more like in numerical
Alright.
order. Right, my 5 that I really enjoyed and that I was listening to a lot. Oh man. All right, people are going to hate me, but you know what? Can I have 6?
Come on, bro. Everybody already hates you.
Yeah, that's true. So Astroworld and Championships, they were good. They're not albums that I listen to a lot, but I think they were good. So shout out to them. But then albums that I really listen to that I really like, KOD by J. Cole, Redemption by J. Rock, YSIV by Logic, and of course Kamikaze by Eminem.
Yeah.
And a mixtape that I really enjoyed and that I still listen to this day, which is crazy, Bobby Tarantino 2 by Logic.
Yeah.
So those are the 4 albums, 1 mixtape, and 2 albums. So those are the 7 projects that I listen to. So let me say them one more time. Redemption by J Rock, KOD by J Cole, Kamikaze's Eminem's Kamikaze, YSIV by Logic, Bobby Tarantino 2 by Logic, Astroworld. I haven't checked it out as much, but from what I've heard is really good, and the few tracks that I've heard, I like them. And the last one is, help me out here, I just said it. Championships by Meek Mill. I thought that was a really solid album. I still haven't listened to it as much, but the 4 or 5 times that I heard it, solid album, really good. So yeah, those are my albums of the year. My favorite, I don't have a favorite. I really don't.
Okay, so I do have a favorite. My number 1.
No, start with 4 and work your way up.
Okay. Well, I have a 5. My number 5. It would be my number 4. And number 5 would be it would be like in between both J. Cole's KOD
Right.
and Meek Mill's Championships. I listened to both of those tracks like both like the same amount.
Right.
And J. Cole's, I liked it, but it just wasn't. It's just not like the 2014
Yeah,
Forest Hills.
I was just gonna say that. I feel
It's
like
not the Born Sinner that like it's like it's different. It's still good. It's just not like what I'm looking forward to, right?
So I feel like after 2014,
and I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast. They were talking about it. I'm not gonna really get into it because it's a lot of time wasted.
Yeah.
But they were basically saying like, what we're looking from Cole is like so we can brag about him because we know Cole is a great rapper,
right?
And we want some music from him, like. You know how he goes out on features a lot? He kills features.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do that same stuff on his own albums.
That reminds
And
me.
that's what we're looking for. Like, we want him to do albums like he does features.
And, 2014, he set the bar too high with that one. After 2014, everything just doesn't seem as good.
Yeah.
So, it kind of a gift and a curse. Like, it was a gift,
but I
a
feel like
curse
it might
for
have
him.
something to do with him having his own record label of Dreamville.
Oh, right.
But
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like he has to, like...
But
he has to
I know what you're saying. Like, in January 28th, when he's all like, you might be something with 19 chains you might be Drizzy or Kendrick Lamar, but check the birth date. You ain't the god. Like, you know, like those kind of bars where he's just like, fuck everyone, I'm the shit.
Exactly.
Like, you know, yeah, we kind of missed that J.
But anyway,
Cole.
it was between number 4 and number 5 is between J. Cole, his KOD, and Meek Mill's Championships.
Nice.
Now, number 3, for sure, for me was Kamikaze, Eminem's Kamikaze.
Yeah, that was a hard album.
Number 2 was Logic's YSIV.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what your number 1 is. I can't really. All right, say it.
And my number 1 was J-Rock's Redemption.
Oh, damn.
I love that album. I
shit.
love YSIV too.
You surprised me with that list, bro.
I love YSIV.
Yeah.
But like coming from like back in the day, I used to only listen to J-Rock like a few songs, like not even half of his album.
Oh, right.
To. And this whole album, I loved it all from beginning to end. I listened to it nonstop. I listen to it every day. There's a couple songs that I like play every single day. Like that album was just great, especially from him coming from like not being really like hitting with people, and now like he's making great music, especially coming from like his near death experience.
Right.
I just have a lot of respect for him, and his music was great.
Yeah, I mean, I did on the other hand listen to J-Rock albums before. There was one, it was called Follow Me Home. That's one I really like. It's a tie between Redemption and that album. Like, they're both really good in their own way. You can't really compare them. Redemption was something different, though. It was like, J-Rock used to be only gangster as fuck, you know?
Gangster rap.
And that's why I think you were only listening to a few tracks because after a while it got boring.
Yes.
And I still enjoyed the album the whole way through.
And like even this album, he still had like a couple of those gangster.
But he also had other ones, you know, like
exactly.
other songs where
like he makes it up so you don't get bored of his album.
Yeah, and this album was really good. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but one of my favorite songs for the year was in this album. But I can't remember the song right now, man. I hate myself. Oh, Knock It Off. Knock It Off by J-Rock. Yeah. That's one of my favorite songs of 2018 for sure. And Win, a lot of people thought that was corny, but I really like that one too. The Win.
Yeah, that one blew up. I knew it blew up when I was watching the Canelo fight. And Win came out like in between the fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, Win came out. I was like,
in between the rounds. Yeah,
in between the rounds, Win came on. I was like, what? J-Rock really made it with this song.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I really like that song too.
Yeah, some people are like, oh, he sold out or like it's corny, but nah, I thought it was perfect.
Yeah,
it was a perfect motivational song. So let's get into that. I mean, your top 5, you surprised me with that, with Redemption being number 1. But I mean, if that's how I feel, that's awesome, man. That's cool. Our lists are similar, but I would have not put that one on number 1. So that I don't know, that's pretty cool. What about songs? Do you feel like any songs that you were like, man, this is my favorite song of 2018? I know there were a lot, but
songs. Yeah, like you said, there's a lot. I don't know if I was.
Well, how about pick your favorite song from each album you listed?
Favorite song from J-Rock's Redemption would probably be Redemption.
Oh, the one where he talks about his accident.
Featuring SZA. It was a great feature. You know, SZA's great. There's a lot of good songs in that album. It's obviously I picked it as my number 1, so I would say like almost all like there's like 4 of my favorite songs in there, but I'm just gonna go with Redemption. Yeah. And Logic's YSIV, my favorite will be Glorious 5.
Glorious 5 was good.
Yeah.
But I feel like YSIV was the album, that song that I was looking for. And Last Call, I still listen to Last Call like at least once a week, just probably like on a Monday morning, just to get me like, all right, I got it, like I got this, you know, I gotta keep working. Yeah. Last Call was definitely one of my favorites on there too.
Meek Mill's, I forgot what the song is called, but it's the one featuring Rick Ross and Jay-Z. That one goes hard, dude.
Yeah. I forget what it's called too, but I know which one you're talking about. Let me look it up while you tell us about Kamikaze and KOD.
Yeah, so Kamikaze, my favorite one would be Lucky You.
Oh, when Joyner? Yeah, I can't believe it. Oh, that was a surprising moment for me in 2018 when I saw him on the track list. I was like, oh shit. Actually, that was another highlight of my life because I was in Oaxaca with my family, and I saw that.
You totally were not expecting that album.
No, hell no, and especially not from Eminem. I was like, oh fuck, hell yeah, this is like one of the best days of my life. I'm on vacation, and this motherfucker just dropped. Like, oh fuck yeah, everything's going so good for me, you know. And yeah, it was a highlight of 2018 for sure.
But for Kamikaze, it was Lucky You.
Lucky You.
For J. Cole, it was that song, Kevin's Heart.
Oh yeah, a lot of people were talking about that one.
It's really good. That song is one of my favorites.
What's Free is the one with Meek Mill, Rick Ross, and Jay-Z.
What's Free? They did the kind of like the remix from Biggie. Biggie's What's Free.
Oh, okay,
it's like
gotcha.
The same sound.
Yeah, I also like KOD by J. Cole. KOD.
Yeah, that was
like the main
that
title track. Meek Mill, I don't really have a favorite. I just really like them all, but there's not one that I'm like, oh shit, this is the one. Kamikaze, the ringer, the opener. Holy shit!
Yeah,
like after I heard that, yeah, my jaw dropped. Like, holy shit, this motherfucker's really gonna go after everyone. Like, damn, I can't believe this. It's a great opener. Probably one of his best opening songs for any of his albums. What were the other two? Oh, Redemption was, like I said. What was Redemption?
You said it was
Knock It Off. Knock It Off. Yeah. And then YSIB, I already said my favorite. Other songs that I like, there was one that Eminem came out with at the beginning of the year after everyone criticized Revival. Oh, it was the remix to Chloroseptic. I don't know if you heard that, but check that one out. That shit goes hard. The one that you showed me with Royce was another like pretty good song of 2018.
Oh, Royce? I think it was a Caterpillar.
Yeah,
that
one
was a
really good song. Holy shit, man.
Eminem, yeah, that one got me excited for Eminem because I remember I listened to the song and then I was like, holy shit, Eminem went off in this song. And then I showed it to you. I was like, hey, did you listen to the song yet?
Yeah.
It was a really good song, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to, you know what, dude? Book of Ryan by Royce.
Yeah,
we gotta check that out. Yeah.
I checked it out. I really liked it.
Yeah.
It just wasn't my, like it said, I didn't name it top 5. It wasn't in my top 5, but it was a really
top
good
10
album.
for sure.
Yeah.
Top 10. Yeah, dude, it's a good album, Royce. Shout out Royce, man. He's just doing his thing. He's a fucking great lyricist. So that was cool to see him put out another project, Royce the 5'9". Another song, I'm trying to think of songs that I really like that maybe I'm forgetting because we're talking about this album. I love Logic.
I mean, like we were talking about, we're in the music section right now. And it's just hard to talk about all these songs because, I mean, so much came out in 2018. Yeah. And,
same with games and same with movies. So much, like, I want to say this.
There was way too much going on in 2018, I feel
we were blessed in 2018.
Yeah.
A lot of games, a lot of movies, and a lot of hip-hop. And maybe it's not a good thing to have that every year, but this was the year for that. That's cool. If 2019 we get less content, but less content, but all the content is better, I'll appreciate that.
I don't know, because I feel like
quality over quantity.
I feel like they need. I don't know. I feel like artists need to talk with themselves and because I feel like the first 6 months of 2018 there wasn't too much stuff coming out, right? And then the last 6 months everything started dropping a bunch of albums hard to keep up with. I just feel like the artists need to
spread it out
each other and be like, hey, I'm gonna drop this, you can, and everybody drops one a month or something,
Yeah, but that's hard because then there's that pride thing, oh fuck you go drop it some other time. Yeah,
but that's why I'm saying it's just a wish.
Shout out Nas also. He dropped an album.
Oh,
it wasn't that great because of Kanye, but it was good. It was a good album.
I listened to the album a lot of times because Nas is great.
Yeah,
and
that song that we talked about. I
want to give him a lot of tries. Yeah, Adam and Eve.
That was one. Oh of my favorite songs.
That's one of my favorite songs this year as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
Logic's Bobby Tarantino too. I have one. Oh, Astro World. I don't think we mentioned that one. Shout out.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the song with Drake, it's a pretty good one too.
Oh yeah,
one of
Sicko Mode.
Yeah, one of my favorites for 2018.
A lot of people like that one too.
Yeah, but for Logic, he dropped two projects this year. And
he dropped a mixtape. Around mid 2018.
Oh, not even that, dude. I think it was February or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I remember.
Yeah, because we went to the concert in July.
Yep. So, but my favorite song on that one, without a doubt, it's Contra. Contra, that one
was hard.
But there's 3 tracks on that album that I really like and that I listen to even to this day. So almost a year later, I play them all the time. Well, actually 4. Pretty much the whole album. My favorite
song from Bobby Tarantino's mixtape.
Yeah.
Bobby Tarantino 2 mixtape is Overnight.
I was just gonna say that opener, holy shit! Especially how it just starts din 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 din.
Yeah, and the video to it is so corny. It's just so Logic.
Yeah, it's Logic just walking around like a robe or something around Tokyo or something. And I don't know if you checked it out. I think I put it away or something because of copyrights. But I had made a video of me in the World Cup to that song. I don't know if you ever saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was pretty nice. I was like,
it was funny.
Because I was just feeling that song, just
you were in the World Cup, recording yourself.
Yeah.
and like you said, squad, bitch.
Oh yeah, that one.
And like right when you said that, like your lips moving saying that, you like put the song. It was funny.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I really like that song, especially when he's all like, "Oh no, 200 a show or whatever," because he's blowing up now. Like he's blown up for sure. So that one, Overnight, Control, and Boom Trap Control. I really like those. Those were in like top 20 songs of 2018.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
sure. And 44 More by Logic.
Yeah, 44 more goes hard.
That one goes really hard. Anyone you're looking forward to in 2019? What are you looking like? What artists? What artists do you want to drop?
Well, this year we didn't get a Kendrick.
I was gonna say
we got Black Panther.
I was thinking about that today.
Not really.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today. It's like, wait, Kendrick, last time he dropped was 2017, towards the end.
Yeah.
So I feel like towards the end of 2019 we're gonna get some Kendrick, hopefully.
But I want it earlier.
You know, yeah, for sure. You know who I want to drop like a good album, like stop experimenting. Just fucking give us that shit you know how to do. Absol. The rawest motherfucker in the planet.
Yeah.
Ab dash soul. Please
Ab
drop
dash
some
soul,
shit.
that young mind fuck.
Yeah, please drop some shit,
Yeah.
man, and make that shit good.
I'm really looking forward to, because you know his past few projects were average. So I'm looking forward to Absol dropping something new and hopefully blowing my mind like he did with Control. And he dropped that one 2012 I think.
Control was 2012. I'm still listening to that shit, bro. 6 years later.
I know I am too. So I hope he drops something as good as that. I'm also looking forward to Schoolboy Q.
Really? I haven't heard his last project, so I don't know how I feel about it.
But he always makes good songs. Like I don't listen to his projects fully because I feel like his albums aren't good. But he always makes a bunch of good singles. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that too.
Another song, freaking. Sorry, I'm going back to songs real quick. 2 more songs that I really like, and then you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Maybe you haven't even heard them because they're like, I want to say like club songs or whatever. Yeah. Actually 3, Taste by Tiger. Tiger's coming back, bro. He has some bangers.
Actually, I think I heard that one. Taste. Yeah, I didn't really like it though.
No, I liked it. I don't know, the little beat. It's mostly the beat that carries the song.
Yeah, the beat is good. But the lyrics were like.
Yeah, the lyrics are bullshit. Like they're just stupid.
He kind of repeated himself the whole time.
Yeah, but he flows nice with the beat. The video is cool. That beat, man, it's just I can't get it out of my doo. Yeah, I don't know. It's badass. ZZ, I think, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but ZE by Kodak Black and Travis Scott.
I did not listen to that one.
That one's a good one too. I really like that one. Fucking, I don't know, that's my shit. Like, it's a club banger, Yeah. That one and the final one, and you'll probably be like, stay away. Te Bote remix with Bad Bunny and all of them. And
you know what? You're gonna probably judge me, but one song I really enjoyed that just came out kind of recently too is also a Bad Bunny song, which with Drake.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah, for real.
I like it's catchy. It's
really,
I like it.
But all right, man. I think that's it for songs. But all right, so you said you wanted Absol, Q.
Kendrick. Yeah, and Q definitely is gonna drop something. He said he was gonna drop something, but then rest in peace, Mac Miller. So he said he was too sad to drop something. So.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mac Miller, man, for real. He passed away too. I can't believe it. A lot of young people passing away. That's another thing. In 2018, I'm not gonna get too into it because I don't want to get like sad, but I learned to appreciate shit more, because I realized like, dude, we're here right now. We don't know if we're gonna be here tomorrow. We really don't know.
Yeah, I definitely had when my homie died, like I told you, well, I don't want to get too into it, but like you were saying, I also when my homie passed away, I also realized like, holy crap, it's really like that because I never thought my close friend would die.
Yeah.
And it's just really like that, so I just started thinking like, holy crap, it's true. Like one day we're here and one day we're not.
Yeah, I gotta.
So I just really started appreciating everything, and I am so happy to be here. So happy for my family. That's why I'm trying to be productive.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to take care of myself because like you never know, dude. One day you're here and one day you're just gone.
So I look at
existence.
it like, out of that negativity came some positivity because now I appreciate even Mondays. Like I don't appreciate it. I'm not gonna say, oh my god, I love Mondays, but Mondays I'm like, hey, dude, I got a job. I'm here. I'm breathing. I got a car to drive to my job. Like, I'm just thankful. I try to enjoy it as much as possible.
Yeah, me, like, I'm just, like, never if I get mad for like 5 minutes, and I try to get over it as soon as possible, because I just think that as well. Like, one day you're not here, it's just not worth being like mad, sad. Like, if I'm like I said, if you're like, people are in debt, if I'm in debt, if I'm low on money, I don't really stress over it, because it's like, it's just money,
Money,
it will get fixed, it will get solved soon, one way or another. And like, it's not worth spending your time sad, mad, depressed, if you're just gonna be gone one day. Like, just enjoy life, dude.
So for sure, a lot of peace, love, and positivity. Try to smile more. Try to be happier. That should be your ultimate goal in 2019. Just try to be happy. Try to love yourself. Like, this year, I also learned to love myself, love those around you. Just enjoy it. But I don't know. It sounds like we're about to finish the podcast, but I just want to talk about music a little bit more. So we'll get to that in a little bit. 2019. Sorry, we're all over the place. It's like the end of the year. We want to like cram everything.
You want to cram everything. I mean, we're already like almost an hour and a half in.
Yeah, man. Sorry, guys. Hey, if anyone's still listening, let's give them like a secret password or something to get $10.
If you guys made it this far,
we'll give you a gift card.
How about $10 gift card to like a restaurant or something?
Yeah, a restaurant of your choice. Nah, well, not your choice, because
or like McDonald's or something. Like,
or Starbucks. There,
yeah, Starbucks.
Yeah, and if you don't like Starbucks, we'll try to come up with something else.
So if you made it this far, secret passcode is.
No. Oh, what could it be? Oh no. How about just like peace, love, and positivity?
Yeah. PLP.
PLP. PLP.
P as in Paul. L as in love. P as in Paul for peace, love, positivity.
Yeah. PLP.
Or I could have just said P as in positivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just PLP. This is a secret password. If you made it this far, really
but how would we know?
You.
Just send us a comment.
Yeah, just comment or message us. Like, it doesn't matter.
Oh no, yeah. Somehow get it to us, but I would say the easiest way is once we post this podcast, comment on there. PLP.
Yeah, and we'll know, and we're very grateful for you, loyal viewers.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate the support.
Yeah, all throughout 2018.
We're not ending though. We're still gonna go for a couple more minutes. Dude, we just gotta talk about some music.
Yeah, dude, we're still getting views out there on YouTube. No lie, like we're still reaching 100 views. I wish.
Like, at first, we got like on our first day, our first episode ever, we got like 100 views that first day.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And we're not getting that anymore. But I mean, it's still cool, because we're still like, our recent episode still got 50, and that's good. 50 people watching our stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a holiday, so it's understandable not as many people are watching it. And shout out
to everybody, because our first episode is almost at 500 viewers.
Yeah, shout out to the Spotify.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That really helps us out too.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to the Spotify community.
Oh yeah, and the people that watch us on Spotify. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
I know you guys can't comment on like the Facebook post or anything, but you can comment on YouTube as well. Or well, you guys are on Spotify. Fuck. Yeah, you guys can just
but they can hop from Spotify to YouTube and comment on there. Yeah, so if you're not on Facebook,
you can just like, if you're not, just find a way to message us. PLP.
But I mean, they're on Spotify. They could hop on YouTube real quick. PLP. Boom. Done.
Yeah, but people usually connect on Spotify through Facebook. Well, that's what I do.
Oh, okay. Well, so just hop on Facebook on the post where we post this episode 8. We're just gonna give it to the first person that does it. Honestly, we're not that freaking. We're kind of broke after the holidays.
I can get one and you can get one.
Oh yeah,
so that's 2 people.
Yeah, so the first 2 people.
First 2 people that message us PLP.
Yeah.
Really grateful for you.
Yeah, man. So thank you guys for everything. But let's go a little bit longer. Talk about who we want to see in 2019.
So we already mentioned Kendrick Lamar, Absol, and Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, we want to see those people drop. I was gonna say Eminem, but nah, he's not gonna do it. You know what would be cool though? Eminem and Royce dropping Bad Meets Evil. There was rumors about that. Like, well, not rumors, but Logic. Royce was telling people like, hey, hit up Eminem, bug him about Bad Meets Evil album, and hopefully we can get that out. Yeah. So it's kind of a stretch, but oh man, if they could do that, it'd be awesome. If we could see them drop Bad Meets Evil.
Oh, yeah, that would be very fun. Because they always make good music together.
Really good music. That Royce pushes M to like his limits, and just feels like it's a competition.
Exactly.
And he just goes harder. So
like, if you guys haven't listened to all the like Eminem featuring Royce or Royce featuring Eminem, you guys gotta listen to them, because they're all so good.
Bad Meets Evil held a sequel, the EP. Check that out. It came out in 2011, so almost 8 years ago. Bad Meets Evil, Hell, the sequel. It's an EP, so it's about 6-7 songs, but it's really good. If they come out with that in 2019 and Absol drops a solid project, I would call it a really good year in hip hop. Well, maybe not a really good year, but a good year in hip hop for sure. Another person, we know Logic's gonna drop.
Yeah, we know Logic's gonna drop. He drops every year, and he told us he's not expecting to stop dropping anytime soon.
Yeah,
so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to his novel also. I don't know when it's gonna drop, but I hope it drops 2019.
And he's working on a movie, I think.
Yeah, but I feel like that's not gonna come out for a while.
For a while, you're right. You're right.
Somebody else I'm looking forward to dropping is Joyner Lucas. He already mentioned he's gonna drop. I forgot what he said his album is gonna. I think it's ADHD. His album's gonna be called ADHD.
Oh, nice.
But
it's looking good for hip hop.
Yeah,
2019.
2019. I'm looking forward to him dropping.
You know what? As far as quantity, I don't think we're gonna ever match 2018. It was just a crazy year for hip hop.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you know who in 2019?
Who?
Batman.
Oh,
Joey Badass.
Yes. He already told us he's working on his project, and he sent out a tweet that just said 2019. Yeah. So definitely he's gonna drop in 2019.
Yeah, he's gonna. So that's gonna be good, man.
Well, that's just my theory, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking. The last time he dropped was 2017, I think, or 2016, something like that. But it is time for him to drop one, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Real quick, a quick break from all these mainstream and all that. As far as local artists go, hopefully Desi Hollow drops. He's from Oceanside. I know JT Acta told me he's gonna drop another Oceansider, and it's not 2019, but it's the last years of 2018, so I'm gonna consider it 2019. AUMX, Artes Universales, they dropped, I think, this morning. So check all three of those albums out. Well, I don't know about Desi if he's gonna drop, but check out JT when he drops, and for now, check out Artes Universales. They just dropped, so that's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be a good year for Oceanside hip hop. And I don't know, can you think of anyone else that's gonna, or that you know what
I think Hobson dropped a new song and it sounded okay. So I hope I used to like him back in the day, but I just feel like now he's just he just got boring. I grew
repetitive in a way. Yeah.
So I hope he drops something and it's good.
What about what was I thinking about? Kendrick, man, I hope he drops. But I'm thinking about someone else. Damn, I just went blank.
Yeah, I don't know if there's so many other people I'm looking forward to dropping music. Or maybe you wanted Isaiah Rashad.
Oh, that'd be cool if he drops. He's pretty good. I feel like TDE is gonna be dropping a lot of shit. TDE for sure. But I don't know. They could just put out. You said Q for sure is gonna drop, right?
Yeah, for sure. He already announced that he had a project, but he just delayed it because of Mac Miller's death.
Yeah. Man, I'm trying to think of anyone else. 6ix9ine's not gonna drop. He's locked up. YG, no, probably not.
No, he just dropped, so I don't think
he just dropped too. I think that's it. Oh, 21 dropped an album. So shout out to 21 and Migos. They dropped an album in 2019. Vince Staples
dropped an album that's also worth a mention.
Yeah.
FM what's it called? Like FM or something like that.
Honestly, I don't know. I just know he dropped. So that's
I listened to it once and it sounded good.
Lil Wayne dropped an album in 2018.
Carter 5.
These songs, these albums we just didn't really go in depth with them because they're just not at our.
It's not in our taste, not our taste, and also like we said, it was just too much to listen to.
Dude, honestly, I could count at least 20 albums that dropped.
Yeah.
But fuck, man, it's just a lot. Lil Yachty dropped too, I think. Lil Yachty dropped in this year.
Pretty much I think that's all I'm looking forward to in 2019.
Yeah, I can't really think of. What about Trippie Redd? Nah, it's fine.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah. But yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be an okay year for hip hop. It's gonna be okay. Honestly, I don't want quantity anymore. I don't want 30 albums in 1 year. I just want Joey Badass album to be really good.
And we know it's gonna be good because it's been almost 2 years since he dropped. So he took his time.
He has to. I want Ab-Soul's album. If he please drops, I want it to be really good. I want Logic to. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he just rushes things.
Yeah, rushes it.
I hope this album, the one that's coming out or mixtape, is good. And I'm really hoping, and that might be a stretch, but Eminem and Royce.
Yeah.
I hope they drop. So those 4 are the ones that I really want to drop. Besides that, whatever else drops, I'll check it out. And yeah, let us know, man, if you guys want us to check out anything that maybe is going to drop in 2019 that we might have missed right now. But I think that's it as far as music goes.
Yeah, I think
as far as hip hop.
Much it.
anything else? I mean, we didn't really talk about world events, but it's just I think at this point it's kind of why talk about them, you know. So I don't even know if anyone's listening to us.
Yeah, I think we covered the big events like the
Yeah.
World Cup. You know, Fortnite. I think it was a big event.
Yeah, that was
Not just in gaming. I just
Yeah.
think it was a big event in the 2018.
yeah, in the world. Yeah.
So yeah, World Cup, Fortnite. I don't know. Can't really, on top of my head, see too many big world events that happened.
I mean, we had a
The
president pass
legalization
away.
of weed, I guess.
Oh, in
was that this year,
California,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking president passed away. Rest in peace. George H.W. Bush passed away this year, sadly. Yeah, man, I think we might be missing a lot, but like we said, right now we're like
We're
towards the
already
end.
an hour and a half in.
We want to talk about more about things that we enjoy, more positivity, if anything, because
Yeah.
like we said earlier. So yeah, now we are getting towards the end of this podcast. 2019 or 2018, just overall, it was I know I said in the beginning most of my years are balanced, but I feel like 2018 was. I want to think of it as more of a positive one.
Yeah, for me it was like 80% always positive and then 20% not.
Yeah,
and that 20% is just my homie passing away. But it was a very good year for me. I can't complain about this year.
Same here, except my knee. I'm still a little sad, but you know what? Overall, like, dude, I got to travel, got to live a dream. 2 dreams. One of them starting a podcast. The other one going to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Hey, my little brother got a dog. We never had a dog before, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, I got a little German Shepherd. I mean, it's his, but I'm there like 24/7, but when I'm there, I play with it. Yeah, man, overall, 2018 was a really good year. It's always bittersweet when a year ends. But, I mean, honestly, not a lot of things change.
Yeah, same shit, different toilet.
Same shit, different toilet. You just got to keep moving, keep going. Just, the year changing is not going to change you. You have to do that day to day on your own, you know? Like you said, you wanted to lose some weight. You're going to do that right tonight. You could start doing that, you know? Or you're going to do that whenever you're ready. You're going to just mentally. Same here. I'm going to get back into soccer. It's just going to be me. I'm not going to be like, oh, it's 2019. Time to get back. You know, it's just like,
it's just your mentality. Yeah.
But it is cool. I mean, it's always cool to be like, man, I'm in 2019. Like, no matter what happens, I made it to 2019. Not a lot of people, sadly, not a lot of people can say that. But for 2019, just try to smile more. Try to, you know, have more fun. Appreciate things in life. Try to not be negative. I hate negative people, dude. Honestly, like people that are always looking to fight or like always trying to talk shit about other people.
Just stay positive and be happy and
enjoy.
Why fight? Why get mad?
Don't waste your life on your phone either and social media.
Yeah, don't be alegre.
Yeah, learn from my mistakes and fucking get out there.
Don't learn from your own mistakes. Learn from Alegre's mistakes.
Try to get out there and not drink as much. Also.
Yeah, even though drinking is good, like I really enjoy drinking a beer. Well, I always drink like one beer too, so I don't drink too much. I think that like moderate drinking is good.
Yeah, you know? Exactly. But whatever your goals are, maybe you guys want to write them down. That's cool. I know I talked shit about like people posting and like. I mean,
I don't plan on posting, but you know, I write my goals down so I can like probably like keep them somewhere I can see to remind me like. Yeah, no, I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be. Productive. I'm trying to do this and that.
And you know what? We should have said this at the beginning, but it'd be kind of cool to hear your guys' highlights of the year, like personal highlights and even, you know, things that you really enjoyed about this year.
Yeah. But it's kind of too late to say that because an hour and a half in, not too many people. Hey, but, you know, to the lawyer fans that are still listening, we'd love to hear your guys'
for sure.
highlights of 2018 and your goals.
Yeah, and we really appreciate the listeners because you guys, you know, opened our eyes to maybe things that we weren't noticing as much. Like towards the beginning of this podcast, you guys were giving us suggestions, and we really appreciate that. You know, and there's still a lot of room for improvement. Like someone said, oh, you know, our attention spans, like just humans overall, attention spans aren't as good, or you know, our attention span is only 25 to 30 minutes, and we're gonna take that into consideration, maybe shorten these podcasts. But I mean, this is the end of the year review, so we had to make it a special. How would you say, the special episode?
Yeah, kind of special because, you know, basically we're just talking about everything.
Yeah, but from now on we're gonna try to keep them shorter. We're gonna try to get to some visuals, maybe not right off the bat. Like I said, 1 year doesn't. Like the year changing doesn't change everything, so we're still gonna keep this kind of set up the same, where it's just us talking into the mics. We don't have like a studio set up yet, not like a studio that we can put on on YouTube, you know, or we can't be recording and showing you guys where we're at. You know, it's not set up like that. Is what I'm trying to say. But we're gonna get there. So that's for sure a goal for 2019 in our podcast. It might take till 2019, but we're gonna try to make it happen in 2019. Sorry, I meant it might happen in 2020, but we're gonna try to make it happen in 2019. And just overall, you heard our personal goals, and we hope that your personal goals, you know, get met. And
we hope nothing but positivity for you going forward.
Yeah, because we really appreciate you guys taking the time to hear our podcast, and I know you guys hear because you guys comment, or you know, sometimes you guys message me personally and like, hey, the thing that you guys said about so and so, I think that's very true, man. I never noticed that, you know. And there are some things that you guys have suggested that we still have not gotten to. We apologize, but we will get to that. But yeah, man, thank you guys. You guys will message me or write on Facebook and say things like, hey, you guys discussed this, you know, I really agree with that, or nah, I don't agree with that as much, you know. And we appreciate that. The other day I was Christmas shopping like last week, and I saw a friend that I hadn't seen in a while. We were catching up, and he's like, oh, hey, dude, I heard your podcast. Like, that's just legit. I was like, oh, damn, really? Like, it just put a smile on my face, you know? Yeah. Like, for real? It's like, yeah, bro, I've heard, like, a couple episodes. That's just pretty good, man. Keep that shit going. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, you know, I wasn't even thinking about that. And then he just told me that. I was like, oh, fuck, damn, people do listen. Like, that's kind of cool, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely makes us happy whenever people tell us they're really enjoying your podcast. Like, yeah. It makes us happy because, you know, it's a hobby that we enjoy doing. And yeah. When people enjoy it,
yeah, that's true. Even really, maybe right now, feeling. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 listeners that really enjoy it. We're gonna try to make that grow too in 2019. Make it like 40, 50 people that actually are loyal to this podcast, you know, or whatever. But yeah, man, just overall, 2018 was an awesome year for both of us. You had your baby, you know. I had some pretty good parts of 2018, and yeah, man. Overall, I think I'm gonna miss this year. You know, not miss.
Yeah, it was a good year.
Yeah, definitely. I'm always gonna have it.
Yeah. It's not gonna be hard to top, but like it's definitely one of those that are like it was good. That
it's not gonna be hard to top, like, but it's not gonna be easy to top either. You know? So it's like
it's kind of like that.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Cause I can think of many ways that can be topped. But also, I'm thinking about it as like one of the best years of my life. That's where I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, like, are you gonna go again in the World Cup? Yeah, in 2019. Like, no, you're not.
No, yeah. So, overall, I really enjoyed this year.
Like, am I gonna have another baby in 2019? Exactly. No. So it is kind of hard to top. Yeah. But easy to top at the same time.
Right now, like a few minutes ago, before we started talking, I said I'm gonna miss 2018. I don't mean I'm gonna miss, but it's always gonna be there. Like, when I look back, what did I do in 2018? There's gonna be things that I'm gonna be looking at, and I'm gonna remember. Wow, that was actually a good year. Now that I'm thinking about everything, that's the year that Eminem dropped. Oh, dude, that's the year that I went to the World Cup. Oh, that's the just gonna.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's the year I went to Oaxaca. It's all those things that are gonna come back. Looking back 10 years from now, Lord willing, I'm still alive. Oh yeah, 2018. That's the year we started that podcast. You know,
that's the year we.
Yeah.
We went to the World Cup or something. Yeah. Like, just all this stuff. Yeah,
it's gonna be a good year. Oh, that's the year.
But anyway, we're just going on and on. I feel
I feel like this is a good stopping point. Maybe the good stopping point was an hour and a half ago, but whatever. But yeah, hey guys, we just hope you guys had a 2018 that was really good. If you didn't, here's a new chance to do it all over again.
Hoping the best for you in 2019.
Yeah, the best, nothing but the best. Hopefully, year 2019 is way better than our 2018. It's way better. Because we love to see you guys happy, and we just love to see happy people around us. We love the positive vibes, and yeah, guys, I think this is it for 2018, the last episode. 2018, the year that we started the How We See It podcast. Hell yeah. And you know what? If people are going to hate me, and before I say it, the reason I'm saying this is because I grew, like, personally. I love myself now. I love those around me. I have greater self-esteem. It's just... Personally, I grew, you know. Just I'm a better person. I feel like a better person and that happened in 2018. So, and that's never happened to me before. I found myself, bro, in a way. So I'm gonna say it. I'm the man of the year, bro, for 2018. Fuck it, I don't care.
I like that you think that.
Yeah,
I'm happy for you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know what song? And I'm not thinking about Q's man of the year. I'm thinking about Logic's man of the year. So how about we play that here at the end, just
All
like
right.
a little 15-second clip. The I wonder what it feel like to do that shit in real life, and now I know I got it.
And
Something reason.
That's
No
the
idea
reason
has signed me on the dotted.
But it's still visionary to the
But it's still me and
yeah, I'm trying to make it, but I gotta
Yeah.
find a recipe. Greatest of all time, I want the world to trust
Alright,
me.
guys, thank you.
At
We
the
love y'all.
hotel, these beautiful girls
nothing
undressing
but the
me. I'm
best for
trying to stay
2019.
focused, I guess that's the Lord testing
Peace.
me. I knew as a child that this was my destiny. They do it for the limelight, but I make sure my rhymes right. Waiting till the time's right, smiling at my mom's like smiling at my mom. Smiling at my mama.